A very good morning to everyone. Welcome back to the MAHSA webinar series with Faculty of Pharmacy. I am Dr. Lim Pei Chi, who is going to be the moderator today. Today, our topic is on how to store and dispose of medicine at home. I would like to ask your help to fill out the feedback form, which will be shown in the comment section. All right. First, I would like to welcome our speaker today, Mr. Ashutosh Verma. Mr. Ashutosh Verma is a lecturer in the Pharmacy Practice Department. His key research area mainly focuses on drug safety, patient care, quality use of medicine, and pharmacoepidemiological. His expertise is on clinical pharmacy practice, as he has more than 8 years of valuable experiences in academic and also guiding undergraduates and graduates in pharmacy practicals and trainings. It is an important issue as improper medication disposal practices can lead to negative environmental and public health impact. If you have any questions, please comment in the comment section and we will answer you at the end of the presentation. I'm sure you and me have some unused medication at home and not sure what to do about it. So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Ashutosh to enlighten us on how to store and dispose of medicine at home. Thank you, Mr. Ashutosh.
Good morning, everyone. And not only good morning from Malaysia, because here at Faculty of Pharmacy in MAHSA University, we harbor students from 84 countries. So yeah, somewhere night, somewhere day, and a very warm welcome, good morning from my side. I request our host, please add my slideshow here so that I can proceed. Yeah, thank you so much. So yes, this is where I am speaking from right now. This is MAHSA University that has built me up, gave me scope, opportunity to excel, to produce the expertise, to do my research, to build up careers, to build up not only career for me, to build a career for our upcoming batches, students who are future of every country. So some places it's very early morning. We have viewers, we have our listeners from where it's like wee hours of the morning. And I'm here again with the interesting topic. I had a lot of questions last time when we had we were talking about the drugs available at home and what to do with that, how to reduce the risk and all. So a little bit extended version when I received the question. So I thought to have another webinar session now to enlighten and to connect with my viewers. That's nice. Before starting that, let me share a little about the place from where I am so that you can know that how well we are doing and how well the conditions are here. So this is the campus where I am doing when I am following up, where I am conducting my research, academics, and many things more. So here, MAHSA University. MAHSA University is not only just in academics. We have from top to bottom everything that a student, a candidate needs to nurture to serve the society. This is the MAHSA website. If you need to know anything, you can visit here. I'll give you a glimpse with the tagline of be more because there is no ending. We do not stop at one place. We just go on. So yes, with the tagline of be more, we move on. So MAHSA's unique education pathway policy for graduate employability. Why this one we are going on? Industry driven program. What we study here, what we educate here, we go on outside and serve the society. What needed outside, we provide here. Okay. Further, Industrial Revolution 4.0. I think if you have a little idea about IR, so yes, everything is about industry at this point of time. So, from the niche of education, starting from schooling at MAHSA International School, followed by foundation in different facilities, different streams, followed by diploma or degree till PhD. We nurture step by step, making our future generation ready for the upcoming revolutions. So at present era in 2020, 2021, this is the time where we are talking about IR revolution 4.0, right? We are talking about technology. Well, in this COVID time, I know everyone stuck at home. You have like, we can't go outside and all. Yeah, we are getting bored. So again, my hi to everyone, and thank you for being my audience today. This is the connection we are having with help of technology. That's what industrial revolution is all about. Okay. Further, not only that, overall development is not only about having a class, having a degree, and in a one field. When a student comes here, we don't only teach, we don't only prepare them with academics, with the bookish knowledge or what's happening in academia. An overall development is needed here. Sports playing a very important role because everyone like we need a healthy lifestyle, we talk about it. So later part of our life we try to be active, we hire some coaches and other things. Everything we nurture and embed in our future generations studying with us here from 80 plus countries at present. Okay, so when you go to this link mahsa.edu.my, you open the website, you can go to the link facilities or faculties. All right, in these faculties you will know what type of courses, what we are catering here. So starting from schooling, that's the first stepping stone of any children, our future. Okay, till the PhD, when he gets a doctorate, we are catering here. Starting from medical science, yeah, we are like a pioneer in medical science, and it's a well-known fact in Malaysia and throughout the world. MBBS courses, masters in MBBS, public health, dentistry. I am from Department of Faculty of Pharmacy, so nurturing pharmacist. Okay, pre-U, everything are here. Other than that, engineering and business administration departments also are running here. Okay. Further, let me take you to the tour of my department, where I belong to, where I excelled. Working here since over last 1 year plus, I have excelled every day. I have been connecting with my students, learning from them, they are learning from me. All right. So we start from diploma, from the beginner level that you need. Bachelor of Pharmacy, that's a very well known program here. With always we have our good students at the top levels everywhere performing very well. A pinpoint, very well structured program, including the clinicals and laboratories that I will be sharing further, nurturing the top quality graduates further. For further study, we have master's program and PhD for completing the doctorate. Um, Research and education do not have an end. We have to like move on and on and on. So knowledge is no end. So until doctorate, we have everything what you need with state of art infrastructure, well known, and laboratory facilities and dedicated staff from throughout the world. Library access, 24/7 learning management system for any resources our students need. All right. Other than that, we have our new homegrown program called Bachelor of Science Pharmaceutical Technology, especially catered for industrial needs. Right. When we have medicine, like I'm from pharmacy and today's topic is related to medicine again. So when we take a tablet, example of a very cheap, very small tablet, paracetamol, let's say, you just peel off the packaging, take, drink it. We do not know the history, how many steps it's gone through, right? So in pharmacy, we cater each step, and pharmaceutical technology is specifically industry oriented for tailored curriculum to develop our future, the workforce for developing medicine in industry. Okay, specifically like in production and for furthermore expertise. All right. Second, I would like to talk about the research at pharmacy. This is our own publication. We call it Pharmacy Nucleus. It started in somewhere more than 1 year ago. Approximately, first publication was in April 2019. Okay, so here we share all our latest updates from pharmacy department, publication, new addition, research outcome, and in this nucleus as well, you can find out there is one news. Graduating students, presently those students are in hospital attachment right now, diploma student, they won national level. I'm not talking regional or university or college level. It's national level, that is whole Malaysia. National level extemporaneous preparations championship actually, right? So they are doing pretty well, and we are proud that we are nurturing them pretty well. Okay. Further, this is just a snippet because education, I was talking about research and education, that's not all important. Here we cater overall development, personality development, leadership development, with catering over master classes and others. I'll be sharing again further. So, sports, we have our own football club, state of art gymnasium, Olympic size pool with diving facilities with the various heights, our own lawn tennis ground, our own soccer or football ground. If you follow American, yes, soccer, or if you follow British, yes, football, right? Our own hockey grounds, swimming pools. I'm saying pools, yeah. For children, we have big pool. Kids also want to play, right? Their overall development needs it. Plus, Olympic size pool for our professionals. Okay, Zumba classes, etc. for stress relieving, everything. Okay, so you can visit the website and go through each links. I'm just giving you an overview so that you can have an idea where to see and what to follow. Okay, that was about at local level, at domestic level. MAHSA is not domestic only, it's international already. So in last 1 decade at least, if I talk about, we have spanned our wings to 80 plus countries, as I mentioned. So these are some of the snippets from our international partners, international university students, exchange students. We have over 1,000 MOUs and student exchange mobility programs where our student goes until far east to far west, from far north to far south. Okay. All right. So this is something extracurricular, not only education and degree. Along with that, we have various certificate programs, skill based, right? Like while you're learning a subject, let's learn an additional skill. Here comes the master class, aesthetic classes, certification, e-certification, e-talks series, etc. Now, I'm bringing you back to my pharmacy. I'm from here. So these are few snippets like for anatomy and physiology, state of art laboratory for demonstration. Students who are here in lab, they should not feel that they are somewhere in a hypothetical environment or something, a virtual environment. They should be like in a very real environment, and they nurture from there, they learn from there, right? So laboratories, teachers, our lecturers, professors, they're giving one-to-one attention in groups, various groups. These are further simulation labs when our pharmacy grads, when they're going out, it's not only about like the bookish knowledge, they take it or they take the degree and go out. Simulation labs we have, which like very less places have it. So mini pharmacy, patient counseling sessions, simulation labs, we keep it so that they have first-hand experience and like 99.99% to the real life experience, the real working experience, okay, with various project based and under guidance. All right. So those still who do not know, my friends from Malaysia and overseas, everywhere throughout the globe, you can find us here, mahsa.edu.my. Our campus address is there, and even location is pinned on there. We are in Selangor state of Malaysia, near Bandar Saujana Putra. Okay, if you're traveling by public transport, maybe you can take LRT, end up at the LRT station Putra Heights, or even you can take Grab, well connected. Okay, so yeah, this was about where I belong to, because it's very important to tell you where I belong to before we start with our today's talk, right? At least you should have some confidence in me. All right, so let's start with today's topic. Um, a month ago, approximately a few weeks, 4 5 weeks ago, we had a discussion over medication, the harms of medication at home when unused medication stayed at home. We are bringing it forward a little bit more because now we are in lockdown. Not lockdown, let's say, yeah, it's still CMCO, we have to be very cautious. We cannot just move simply like that here and there for sake of ourselves, our family, and for others too. Okay, so medicine stored at home, they have a lot of implications, a lot of implications. Some things I discussed before, so I will brief it in nutshell. I'll share some from there and some new tips for in very simplest layman language possible. So in case anywhere you have doubt, our questioning lines are open in the chat box. You can drop off your questions. I'll take each every single question at the end. It could be related to this topic or any other query related to MAHSA University or the curriculum. Also, you can put it how you want to reach me. You need any personal session or something. You really can put on your questions there. I'm more than welcoming your questions from anything related to MAHSA University or pharmacy department that I'm representing today. All right. So this is just a disclaimer because this literature review and other things, everything we are using to compile and proceed for the presentation. Okay, this is a very common representation when we talk medicine. You see this kind of view in a pharmacy, typically a pharmacy. Other than that, nowhere you will have shelves with all the medicine stock. In hospital pharmacy, in clinic pharmacy, but in pharmacy. So yeah, the right place to get medicine is pharmacy, either over the counter or prescription drugs. The right place, first thing I want to say, the right place to get medicine is a pharmacy. Wherever in hospital, clinic, or community, it is pharmacy. Okay. Usually a hospital pharmacy or a clinic pharmacy or a community pharmacy, standard view, like you choose your medicine or you show your prescription, you done with your counseling, it is dispensed, you're paying and you're collecting medicine and you're moving on. That's how we get medicine at home, right? You collected medicine, bring back home. What happens next? What happens next? Why I'm talking about, we start with the two topics we'll be touching: storing and disposing. Yeah, disposing is a tricky part. We'll take it later. Storing, let's start with storing first because that's what causes the more harm to human beings, to nature, plus wastage. All right. So I understand you can start looking at your shelves, how you store medicine, or not only yours, maybe you're going to your relative place, you're going to your friend's place, how it is kept. Be an observant, curious mind, right? This earth is ours. Let's not talk like in public transport we share, right? This is consider this is your own property, protect public property. So consider this earth as yours. Let's protect earth, right? So yeah, how's it? Total waste of space and messy, of course. You do not have any space to keep if somebody like keeping like this or anyways. All right. So what happens? In my view, I would suggest organize medicine with stackable drawers and labels. That's what I do, and I believe is the best way. You have very like different ways, right? Why it is important, that also I will share. Okay, let's say painkiller. Usual many painkillers are over the counter given, or even on pharmacist discretion can be given. And when any medicine is dispensed to a patient, yes, patient, uh, it's always mentioned what that medicine is meant for. Okay, it could be for fever, pain, allergy, all right, or for infection. Let's say it's an antibiotic or antiviral drug, antimicrobial. It's an ointment, it's a drop, it's a stomach pain or gastric, etc., etc. All right, so these kind of drawers are easily, cheaply available in market. You can go to any $5 shop, $2 shop, or even online at home at this point of time. You can get these. Very easy to stack. Very, very easy. Cheapest way, easiest way, and most convenient way. Okay. Another example, another way is medicine drawers. Why I call it drawers? Because this is like you, it's visible to you from the top. Maybe you are thinking you have seen this kind of arrangement before. I tell you, in your office, possibly, your drawer, stationary drawer. Yeah, it's not much different. The thing is how well you're using the resources. So, yeah, storage is very important. First thing for safety. Why it is important, I'll share that too. Okay. First thing, things will be accessible. Medicine will not mix. When it is needed, you know what is there. Third, to monitor expiry dates and everything, it is important. Okay, so it is accessible, arranged well. When is in need, you know what thing is where. Even if you don't know, you can see. Even others, let's say something happens, somebody else have to pick out medicine or some bandage or some antiseptic, cotton gauze, handyplast. Handyplast is like the band-aid, the sticker band-aid type, okay, or the gauze bandage, anything, the first aid, thermometer, a simple thing, thermometer, a pregnancy test kit, a glucometer, okay. So when they are kept in arranged way, their shelf life, their life also increases, okay. Their usage is proper, chances of error, accidental consumption, etc. will be lesser, right? Okay, this is one example. Another, this one I already shown you, the drawer, or beside you see a tray. Many of you may be using, but most won't be using. I know, because you know, we pay attention to so many things. I give you a real life example because we are talking to common public. So let's learn from real life example. iPhone or very high end phones or any normal smartphone as well. We buy, we save money, like students who are like new or even people. We save money and buy. We use it for years, and the moment we are buying, we know it's not for a lifetime, or it's not going to change much in your health as well. It's not lifetime as well, okay. But the day we buy, we want the back cover, front cover, tamper proof screen guards, and everything for something that we know is just a guess for 1 year or two, or maybe a few months if going to fell down or something. Even with those protections and all, its life is not guaranteed, isn't it? But why we get so lenient and easy with our health? This is how, yeah, I'm just connecting to our education system here too. We nurture the emergency sense of responsibility and emergency too in our students, so that they can cater, they can serve well the community. All right, I'm a pharmacy practice clinical person. Clinical and pharmacy practice is my expertise. How empathically to talk to patient, how empathically guide a patient in a proper way, okay, lead them to a better life. That's what healthcare is all about, right? Okay, so this is one way. Another way, if you do not want to buy the drawers, lighting, and all, you have these kind of containers. You can decorate. You know, you have some calligraphy and designing skills. Even if don't, you can buy these stickers easily, very cheap. Any cupboard you can empty, you can put these containers. Just label it and keep it separate in stacked manner. All right. Sole purpose, sole purpose is just to store it in a proper way. If not, what happens? If it is not taken care of, what happens? If it is disposed incorrectly, what happens? If it fall into wrong hands, what happens? Accidental consumption by children or our elders at home, such as like our grandparents, okay, someone with a patient with less cognition. We hope doesn't happen, but accident is accident, isn't it? This may happen. What to do in that case scenario? So there comes the wastage. For 450 tons we waste, right? So medicines are boon for health, need to be responsible with it too. It's small pills. That's the only thing that saves our health. saves our life. Other material things, if we take care of, let's pay a little attention on these small pills, small medicine that we buy, and it help us, right? It its improper storage and improper disposal is a major issue. Storage, I already mentioned you how many types of problem it can causes, and very easy to stack and do it. Disposal. First, let me give you a glimpse of how it can affect your environment and you. If we think that we threw it away just like that without a proper burial, yeah, I will let's use this term proper burial or proper discarding SOP, it's not going away. It's a cycle. It will reach back to you, right? Normal rubbish bin without proper thing, normal excretion, okay, it reaches sewage treatment plant, from there crops or somewhere, because medicines are chemicals too. Some traces still remain in everything wherever it passed through, okay. It reaches in livestock. We love chicken, fish, mutton, lots of food, even grains, because those chicken are also getting these medicine or drug chemicals from grains, right? Or sewage treatment or soil. It seepages and even reaches our water table. The water supply we are getting at home, you want just water, right? I want only water supply at my home. I do not want free medicine with it, right? I don't think anybody will want it. Okay, so I want free from medicine water. It will reach if it's not properly discarded. I know there are lots of controversies, questioning will be there, that if this, if that, what if we do not have any option? I'll be talking about that. In certain situations, we go for the best option available or best we can do. Okay, so in this case scenario also, I'll share what ideally we can do and what best we can do. Okay, all right. So this is another situation, just an ecological cycle with overall. That was a flow diagram, very scientific way. Let's see in normal day-to-day life way. This is our Earth, or just consider a small city. These all things exist in the city, in place where we live, and this is how cycle works and reaches us. Okay. All right. So now the main question comes in here. What to do with your leftover medicines? Of course, we can help. We are here to help you. I'm here to help you. Safe and legal medication disposal at no charge. Participating locations are nearby you. Like in Malaysia as well, we have medicine return program. MAHSA also run time to time. At MAHSA University, we run, as we are committed to community, we run return medication program time to time. Right, this is MCO time and all, so at this time we are a little bit slow down, and we are finding other way to help community. This webinar is one of those things where we are committed to community and help continuous professional development and empowering community health. All right, so that's what we are doing. All right, further, unused medicine, waste of resource. I mentioned, I discussed this thing before in my last talk. Now, again, I'm just reminding so that you do not forget, like we do with students. Students who cannot remember, no worries. We have extra classes, we give them extra material, we sit with them personally and teach them so that they do not lack anywhere in their way. Flip classroom and other things we use to nurture them so that they do not forget, or like the easiest way possible. They do not understand in a standard way, no problem, we'll use interactive way, other measures, flip class, role plays, right, simulations, make it so interesting that even the layman can understand, students can perform outstanding. Okay, so yeah, first thing, don't keep medication just in case type. I emphasized this thing before, now emphasizing again. Collect or buy only when needed. Okay, that is first step to reduce medication at your home. Further, the standard way, this is, I'm talking the standard way developed by various research authorities that I shared and cited here by in Malaysia. Okay, what to do and what not to do. So at first stage, possibly we avoid these things, right? Do not just pour in your medicine directly in wash basin. We have habit, right? We need this bottle. Oh, medicine, they're expired already. Pour in out. No, that's a wrong practice. Ideally, okay, because ultimately it's going to reach to the water table, as I mentioned. Second, don't pour into the bowl. I know it is for emptying your bowel in the morning, clearing up, so you feel like, okay, it's just sewage only, right? It's dirty already. So just medicine, what it will do. But it doesn't, it contains human body waste. It doesn't contain chemical waste. When it reaches to sewage treatment again, it mixes in water table. Our body waste is biodegradable. It becomes soil over the period of time after biodegradation. All right, but chemicals don't. Other side, rather than degrading, these chemicals contaminate the organism that helps balancing the nature, converting all our bio waste into soil and other means, right? So it harms them, and the biodegradation process, the nature's balancing process, we hamper, we make them suffer. Okay, don't throw in the garbage bin. We do not know what kind of medication is there in garbage treatment plant. Again, the chemical will cause problem in their cleaning process. Okay, all right. Second, unwanted effects from your medicine. Allergy may happen, drowsiness, headache. Seek medical attention soon. You can call the satellite pharmacy, or you can call the online help at the any time. 999 is a very good service provided by government of Malaysia. Okay, but do not keep like this time you had headache, so you doctor prescribed this, so next time just in case you buy and keep it with yourself. Do not store like that. All right. So return your unused medication, okay? And then, in case you cannot return, like in present scenario, we will be having problems like every one of you may be thinking like, what to do? We cannot go out, or technically, I would say it's not cannot. You should not go out unnecessarily, okay? It is like increasing the risk for others and self and family. All right. So primarily return the medication, expired or not expired or whatever. We have return programs, return it. Okay. What to do further? Why to do? Store medication according to instruction. Okay. Avoid medication wastage. Check your medication monthly for amount and expiry. All right. Return unused. Right. That is the primary thing we should do. Secondary, if not there, what to do? We need to dispose medicines safely, right? There are certain kind of medicines available, tablets, syrups, creams, all right, other pen injections, dry powder inhalers, eye ointments, etc. These are just, we're talking about medicines, right? I had further few more questions I will take later again, questions for today also, but these are a general type I'm talking. We have bulk at home. Tablets usually prescribed in bulk, syrups prescribed in bulk. Okay, so these things are there. What to do? Leftovers, return these medicine to pharmacy. First thing. Okay, what happens further? They send it for incineration. It's a controlled burning. In controlled environment, we burn off everything, because fire is the ultimate destination when where everything finishes. Okay. Second, pressurized containers and all. These cannot be burned. So second thing, they are sealed containers. After finishing, they are intact. It cannot be like mixed up here. It can be easily separated. So those things, pressurized containers, etc., it cannot be incinerated. These can be easily discarded in garbage bins at home without any problem. Or nearest clinic and all if you have, so their bins, okay, so that it can be taken over by the competent authority. All right, so this is about a normal. Further, without returning, how to dispose at home when you cannot go out. This is important. How? Unused medication sandbox, you did it already. Okay, when you cannot do it, when you cannot return it, we do not have option, then we choose certain measures before discarding at home. That is more important in present scenario, I guess, and most probably everyone will be interested in knowing it. So FDA, that's one of the most competent and highest authority in the world that we trust, and somehow we follow or derive our policies as well around them. So follow the FDA instruction for disposing medicine at household trash. No, we do not. Flush list. There are certain medicine in flush list medicine that only we flush. Okay, immediately flush your toilet, your medicine, those in the toilet. Okay, the flush list you can get it on FDA website. There's no issue. Everyone have access. We are connecting in IR4. That means Industrial Revolution 4.0 zone. Okay. Else, if not, you can put your questions anytime up there. I will be replying under the video comments, etc. All right. So the flush list medicine we can flush. Second, take back to the drug location where you can return it. Third, if you it is not on the flush list, the other way is we mix it into the soil. Take some soil just from outside, any, you do not need to go and buy in a supermarket. Those solid capsule tablets, etc., mix into the soil, put in a zipper bag. Okay, as you can see in the picture, that man is doing, that guy is doing that, and then throw into the garbage bin. In soil it will be slowly degenerated. Okay, and in plastic bags, so it will not mix readily with others. While sifting is a process, it's not shifting, it's sifting. So sifting is a term where we screen when the garbages and all plastic waste and others are being screened and separated and all, it will be separated and it will be incinerated separately or decontaminated separately, because plastic wastes are handled separately. Okay, so yeah, this is one way, easy way I want to share to discard at home. How? Well, follow the simple steps to dispose medicine at household trash. Mix the medicine. Do not crush tablets. It's not like you, to make it more efficient, we have it right. When we are asked or when we have to do something, we start becoming over efficient. Previously, we were not doing, but we sometimes become more efficient, right? Do not break the capsule or open it to play like, no, it will be more efficient. No, it will not. Okay, so capsule closed only as in condition, just take it out of the wrappers. That wrapper you can discard in the rubbish bin. Tablets capsule taken out the wrapper. Mix the medicine, not crush, with an unpalatable substance such as dirt, cat litter, or coffee grounds, or other than coffee grounds, even the discards of tea bags, tea powder. Okay, so you can open the tea powder, or a little bit of soil also you can add to add up the dirt. Okay, so when it's mixed in there, it is not usable. Accidental chances are less. All right, place into a moist mixture in the container, such as sealed plastic bag, I would suggest, is easily available. Okay, then throw in normal household scratch. While discarding the containers, I definitely, you won't like to your name and medicine, etc., go out. So just use a cheap Sharpie pen, permanent marker, to just smudge it off, cross it off your name and identifying factors from the pharmacy address, etc., the medicine. This will help not only to for like the IPR. Okay, also have a question, also have option like reuse. Sometimes this container can be reused. So accidental reuse from illegal authorities only, right? They cannot like take it for refill or something, right? So it should go for a proper cleaning up. All right, so scratch out and then dispose it. So that's where I rest my case today. I hope it was a good session. I was loud and clear. So, what are you thinking? Please send me the questions. Yes, dear moderator, Dr. Lim, please send me the
Okay.
questions.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ashutosh, for the very informative tips on how to store and dispose medication at home. And I'm sure we have the idea now on how to deal with our unused medication at home. So today we have a few questions. So the first question is what I need to dispose my unused medication.
Oh, okay. I get the question, Mr. Al Hafiz. Thank you for your question. I think during the end of just now, during end of my talk, my talk, ending of the session, mentioned what kind of medications you have. Usual unused medication consists of tablet, capsules, syrups, and others, right? So yes, primarily you can give a try to return to the pharmacy. Expired or unexpired doesn't matter. Return because they have a proper channel, all right, to dispose it of. So there's like giving the work to the competent authority who are meant to do that, right? Second, in the case you cannot go out and you have restrictions, then how to do it. So I share two methods. First thing, wrapping up in some dirt, tea bag, coffee bag, because those are like natural ingredients that will quench the chemicals, chelate the chemical structure, and make it like less harmful for the further disposal and discarding, right? The second, you can flush it. There is a flush list of medicine available on FDA website, right? So the drug, if it is on the flush list, we can flush it. I think I asked answered this question. Second,
All right.
okay.
All right. Second question from Ms. Tana Tos. I heard that we could bring the expired medicine to pharmacies to be recycled properly. Mr.
Yes,
Ashutosh?
exactly. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice question and it's a curious question. I agree. Yes, all the country at this point of time, which country you are in, irrespective of that. But if we consider like high income country, higher middle income, and lower middle income, let's maybe some lower income countries have a little problem managing their resources. But top four countries, top four category countries, starting from east to west, north, south, they have this program now slowly being adopted. Okay, countries like if I talk about Malaysia, yes, all the public hospitals they have one center where we can drop medicine. We call it like medicine drop counter or drop medicine bin. Okay, where expired or unused medicine according to category the box is expired, drop in the expired one. You have this one is usable, still under expiry date, you drop in this bin. Okay, so yes, we do have, and even some of the community pharmacies voluntarily they have return medicine program. At MAHSA University, we ourselves also do it. Being a medical faculty and committed to community as our education level and to teach community and specifically our graduating students, this is a very good skill and responsibility. So we teach here too. All right. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ashutosh. We have the next question from Li Zhijian. Is it my refrigerator is a good of keeping medicine?
Okay, it's a very good question for storage. Yes, I was expecting this question and glad I get it. Okay, normally medicine we need to store at room temperature. When I call normally, it's most of the oral dosage forms. Oral medicine like tablet, capsules, it's not necessary to be kept in fridge, right? It says usually at room temperature, protected from light. These kind of instructions are there. So do not keep it someplace near window where sunlight is falling directly, right? Another problem comes up is like do not put just like here and there on a desk or in a drawer or in pantry in your kitchen where moisture is very high. All right. It's not required to keep all the medicine in fridge, refrigerator, unless it's asked so. Okay. Injections usually it need lower temperature to for the shelf life. Sorry, for maintaining the shelf life. Right. Further medicines that we can keep in fridge or required refrigerator required like insulin hormone. Right. Some cough syrup or some long run ointment creams that is cannot be kept outside in high temperature. Second condition, let's say in some region on earth, yeah, we have diverse weather and climatic conditions on earth, right? So if temperature is of course going beyond 30 degree 40 degree like that, right? So room temperature is considered 27 28 degree or up to 30 degree, right? Room temperature. Even if at present scenario in Malaysia, you are not using air conditioning, outside temperature is 34, 35, but room temperature is not above 30, right? So you do not compare outside temperature with inside room temperature. In Malaysia, if it says room temperature, it's appropriate even without air conditioning. So as per the guideline, storage guideline, store in refrigerator, not in deep freezer up there. We do not want to freeze. When we talk about keep refrigerated, the temperature mentioned is 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Okay, and when we say room temperature, it's approximately 20 to 30 degrees Celsius, under 30 degrees Celsius exact to be precise in general, right? So if your climatic temperature, room temperature is going beyond like 35, 40 degree plus, then only room temperature goes beyond 30, right? In those conditions, you can assess and then you can choose to keep uh, drugs, some of the drugs, medicine in fridge, in refrigerator, where you're maintaining normal temperature, right? Around 10, 20, like that. All right. I hope I answered the question, Mr. Z.
Right, thank you, Mr. Ashutosh. So we have another question from the same audience. The headache medicine can use in suppository?
Okay, dear Mr. Z, good question. It's a question for regarding the dosage forms. Okay, each type of dose drug they are available in different type of dosage form. What is dosage forms? Different types, such as pen. There are different kind of pens we have in this world, right? Ball pen, ink pen, fountain pen, roller pens, etc. Work is same, writing. Painkiller medicine also, or headache medicine, let's say I'm taking an example of Panadol, paracetamol available. They are also available in different dosage forms, means structure. Why? Different route of administration. Administration means taking. One route of taking is orally. You put the tablet in your mouth, you drink water, it goes into your body. So there are different routes in body by which we can give medicine to humans, right? To treat. Suppository, yes, we can give headache medicine in suppository, but it should be suppository medicine in form, right? Not the tablet you can give in suppository route. First thing. Second thing, why through suppository route? Okay, the questions are there because we choose a route of administration based on patient. If it's like not able to take from mouth, or kids who usually like pook out, or the drug is bitter, or there are many other reasons, right? So we use certain routes where these problems will be less. Pediatrics, geriatrics, where oral route is compromised or oral route is like inconvenient for the patient, right? Then we choose. Second, if paracetamol or any headache medicine in suppository dosage form meant to be given by suppository, then only should be given and prescribed that way. Otherwise, not. So my answer is precise answer. Yes, it can be given depending on the prescription and the dosage form. Right? Thank you.
Right, thank you, Mr. Ashutosh. So we have another question from the same audience. So the question is a bit interesting. Yesterday, my fish sick. Can I use Panadol to feed him?
I'm sorry, it's a veterinarian's job. I'm a pharmacist for humans. Right? But as much I know, there must be some medicine for them, but must be in different dosage forms. As I mentioned just before, right medicine for right dose, right patient, and right route of administration. All these things are important to literally treat them. I'm glad you asked this question because many people think that it's just paracetamol, right? I can feed to my dog, or it's paracetamol for dog, right? Come on. It's 1000 mg or 500 mg. I'll just break it and I'll use it. They stick to paracetamol, but they forget that the biological criteria changes. Okay, so yeah, right medicine for right patient. Patient is specifically even species. Yeah. So please can consider talking to your veterinarian. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Ashutosh. So we have question from the FOP MAHSA. How do I get rid of needles and syringes? Syringes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Needles and syringes, of course. But first point, first thing, why you have needles and syringes at home? Okay. I consider maybe you are on insulin shots or something like that that you can administer by yourself. So, other than insulin, I don't think any other hormone you will be injecting yourself at home, right? Otherwise, you have to go hospital or a paramed to take the medicine to get the injection, right? So they will have their facility discard. In case you are having needles and syringes at home for injecting uh, insulin and other hormone, the insulin needles are small. They are usually, now we have pen fills where needles only discarded and pen can be reused. The cartridge can be discarded. You should keep a yellow bin that is meant for sharps, right? A comfortable quantity bag. It's cheap, not so difficult. You keep at home. It is specially designed for one-way discarding. Once your needle is used, put inside, it will go inside. Even if it tilt or fall down because of kids playing or any accident or something, it will not come out. Okay? And periodically discard at a hospital bin, all right? Or you can call a specialized cleaning people who are specialized in discarding biological waste. Okay, faculty of pharmacy MAHSA. Okay, my question to me. All right, thank you so much. Okay, please, any next question?
Okay,
Okay.
we have a more interesting question here. Does the medicine got its own reproduction system?
Okay, medicine got its own reproduction system. Good question. Medicine, what we give is a non-living thing. What we give to humans or any medicine to others, we use a non-living thing, including vaccines and others as well. They do not have capacity to reproduce and divide unless we are using living cells. Okay, that we do not do yet. Okay, so in medication system, medicine system, we use non-living things. All the medicine tablet, anything you are taking, is a non-living thing. Okay, so yes, medicine do not reproduce.
All right. So we have a question. If we return the unused medicine back to pharmacy department, is there a possible that all those unused, even unsealed medicines are going to resupply to another patient?
Okay, good question. Maybe you have, I'm sorry, I can't read your name, but it's okay. So, sir, it's a good question. Concern there because everyone think that no, I need a fresh, brand new supply from somewhere and all. When a medicine, what happens usually when a medicine reaches to pharmacy, first time dispense, and you return, let's say, it's first sorted, okay, not primarily with the intention to resupply, but first it is sorted to find out what is in there, what are the risky materials in there, are second thing, are they in good packaging, stored well or not, because while physical examination and their labeling examination and all, we get to know whether all these things are in good shape and all or not. Okay, second, not many places at the moment resupply is used, means the return medication are sent for resupply. But yes, initiatives are being taken after sorting and putting a very stringent quality assurance measures, and after verification of this medicine, yes, when it is available, we can reuse it to reduce the cost, because ultimately customer, you are the customer or taxpayers money, it has, somebody has to bear the cost. So after putting a quality assurance barrier, qa and qc, that all are in very good shape and efficacious, ready to use, certified, yes, it can rotate it back to the patient, someone in need can take it, can get it, cost can be reduced, right? I hope I answered your question.
Right, thank you, Mr. Ashutosh, on the wonderful and useful info. And thank you all for joining us and hope you enjoyed the presentation. And I would like to ask your help to fill out the feedback form. And you can see the link on the comment section. And we will keep you updated with our upcoming webinar. Take care and stay safe. Bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Have a good day and please visit us. We'll be waiting for your arrival, phone call, or anything for any inquiry. We are happy to serve our community. Welcome to MAHSA.
Thank you.